Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading. It's finally happening and I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. As you can see, we're also using different tarot decks in each of the piles. And pile number 1 also has this card. Pile 2 also has this card. And pile 3 also has this card. Okay, that is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the commentary section where you will find the timestamps. And I will see you guys in your separate readings. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. So, we're going to put your tarot deck to the side, and we're going to start with your oracle cards here. So, it's finally happening. We're going to see what that means for you. And this is the card that you felt drawn to. We're going to peel off the tape here. And it says power, with also a number 1 here. Power. Powerful woman sitting on her throne with the snake around her neck. She has conquered, she has won. She's carrying the she went through the transformation and now she's carrying the snake around her neck without any fear, showing her power. Showing her power. And also this kind of feels like it's showing the connection, some kind of higher connection. But yeah, the first card was talking a lot. Let's see what else we got here. So it's finally happening, the storm. She came out of the storm. She came out of the storm and she conquered. Yeah, you conquered. We have 7th house, profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnerships. So 7th house is the house of the relationships. The related sign is Libra and the ruling planet is Venus. And yeah, it's the house of relationships. Has to do with relationships. You went through the storm. It's finally happening. You came out of the storm. You're coming out of the storm. You're coming out of the storm. Death. Wow. So yeah, powerful things happening to you. Pile number 1, parsley with death. The storm, death. I think you're reclaiming your power. I think I keep hearing conquering something. You're finally conquering something. You're finally coming out of the storm. You are the storm, I hear. You're become before the storm was taking you over and you were totally lost. There was pain. Could be like a relationship situation going on. Could be the relationship with yourself even. Or, with somebody else in your life. Like a lot of things like going on around your relationships. Important relationships. It could also be kind of like, I think it could be, for some of you, it's like your biggest emotional wound and difficulties has to do with relationships. Maybe already, from the relationships that you had with your parents. But yeah, intimacy. Intimacy. Let's see what else we got. New moon in Pisces. Attuned to the divine. Attuned to the divine. Yeah. Yeah, because I felt like I'm thinking about the, Kundalini yoga turban. What is it called? This thing here, kind of shows the connection that they have to higher realms. Or I think it's to protect the crown chakra. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, guys. But something with your connection. It's finally happening. You're clearing out something. And it was a hell of a transformation with the snake around your neck, the storm and death here. It really seemed like life pushed you to deal with something. Life pushed you to deal with something. I'm sorry about my voice. I actually had COVID here, but I'm not sick anymore, but my voice is not really cooperating. But yeah, new moon in Pisces. Pisces is also, very spiritual, and you went through something that challenged you, I feel. And the good thing here is it challenged you, but it also made you conquer something that needed to be conquered within yourself. In kind of like it forced you to become more intimate with yourself, more authentic with who you are, more true to yourself. And maybe even you had to release some really like emotional wounds connected to relationships and how you relate to other people. But it's finally happening. It's finally coming to its end. Yeah, it's finally coming to its end, I feel. It feels like you're finally conquering this. I keep hearing like the conqueror. And that's a word that I never used in my readings before. So it seems to be something new here. Look how you're really sitting on your throne here. The snake is your friend now. You're friends with the transformation. There's no fear in your eyes, There's no anger, no nothing. There's actually peace here. There's serenity here. You look very calm here. You're like, yeah, I'm sitting here now. This is my throne. This shows the connection that I have to the higher realms. This shows the connection that I have kind of to something, my essence maybe, or your essence. And the gold throne here with the red here, royal red, shows your royalty. It's like you are confident now. You are confident now. The new moon also shows this new chapter beginning here. A new chapter beginning for you. And I know Pisces, like if Pisces is like unbalanced, it can be like very, emotionally, yeah, very emotionally unbalanced, like a Pisces that is the darker side or the unbalanced side. But like a balanced Pisces energy is very compassionate and has a very deep connection with their feelings, with their intuition, with their essence, with their purpose. And it's very sensitive and very vulnerable, very like stable in that. So I feel like you're shifting. You could be like, before it feels like you were all over the place with the storm here, or something pushed you to become all over the place. But I feel like with the storm, it was like, yeah, your emotion was here and there, and there was no peace maybe in your life and within yourself. And now you are shifting that. Now that is shifting. And I really think for some of you, really life pushed you maybe through some karmic relationship, or some karmic like some emotional wound or trauma, maybe even from your childhood. And maybe that reflected in another person. Doesn't even have to be that something was going on with your family members, but maybe life brought you a person into your life that was reflecting those wounds, or that is mirroring those wounds. Maybe you have somebody mirroring what you needed to work with, and maybe it was very difficult. But I feel like you're conquering this. This finally happening. You're finally conquering this. You're finally coming out of the storm. The big death is here. And with death means that you're letting that go. You're letting that go. You're growing. And you're becoming fierce. Fierce and very deeply, deeply connected with your essence. Balanced in your emotions. Lilac. Strengthen your faith. We have 42 here. I know I have some people that is 42, 43, around those ages as well. So I just wanted to say, yeah, maybe that's significant to someone, 42. So strengthen your faith. Yeah. You're becoming deeply... purple here, is the color of transformation. We have it even here you see it here on death and parsley. So transformation. The transformation is becoming... I would say like, I wanted to say like done, but I felt like that was not right. But it's some things, transmutation, like some energy is dissolving in your life. Maybe it could be in your mind, like a thought pattern. It could be emotions that is dissolving, or an actual situation. Usually it's, we're letting go of something emotionally, mentally. We're also letting go of that thing that it has manifested into our life on the outside. So it could be that you're also letting go of something on your external, in your external life. But something feels like it's transmutating, disappearing. And I see you like conquering, and they're showing how you're taking a couple of steps up and you're sitting on the throne. So they're also showing kind of the throne is not, it's like on a podium. So it's like a bit higher up, kind of like showing how you are going, leveling up, raising your vibration, or just like above, you're rising above the little petty things in your life, or you're rising above a certain situation in your life. It's not bothering you anymore. Yeah, it's not bothering you anymore. And I kind of see like, it's funny because I see you walking up to this podium and then you're sitting on this what is it called? This chair. And I see like, I don't know why, but I'm just going to say what I see. I see like little bugs. Yeah, I see little bugs on the ground, and they're like little black bugs, and they're all moving, but they're not touching your feet or you anymore, because you're far above that. You're sitting above that. So there's, maybe that shows like just bad energy that you are rising above, that's not affecting you anymore. Yeah, so something like that. So strengthen your faith. Yeah, you're becoming very, very spiritually connected kind of with your intuition, your essence. I think your personality is like, your personality is becoming more, sounds strange to say maybe, but pure. And what that meaning is like, you know, we can have things in our personality that actually comes from our ego, like behaviors that we pick up on, or, you know, just behavioral things. And I don't know if you've seen that with people. Sometimes people, you know, you can hear how they talk and act. It's like, yeah, this person is not really talking from their authentic self. So I think like you're letting go of certain roles maybe that you've been playing, and maybe certain behaviors that you've been doing. And I feel like your personality kind of, you're becoming more authentic and pure in who you are. And yeah, I just feel like that is beautiful. Let's see the last two cards. Rebellion. Wow. So yeah, rebellion. So we have Mars in Aquarius in the 11th house. 11th house is the house of groups. Yeah, Aquarius belongs in the 11th house. Friends, groups, community, luck, popularity, rebellion. Yeah, you're really, it's finally happening. You're finally reclaiming who you are on a very authentic level. Your power lays within your individuality, within your uniqueness. That is where your power lays. And I really feel like you have been shedding skin. You've been peeling off layers. And at times it's been one hell of a storm here. And, you know, death moments, you know, ego deaths. And you've been transmutating, you know, with the violet flame here. We have like the purple here is, like I said, it is the energy of transmutating, transformation, transmutating, transcendence, all these words. And now you're becoming who you are at the core with rebellion here, and you're not holding back anymore. Mars kind of makes me, you know, Mars is the planet that shows a lot of energy, a lot of motivation, a lot of ambition. So you're like in power and ambition, you're getting like a lot of energy. Like, and I keep seeing like, it's very, you know, sometimes, you know, we can have like a lot of power and a lot of energy, but it's like if it's based from the ego, or if we're not stable, we're going to be all over the place. And I feel like you're not all over the place. You have your energy very like centered, and like you're channeling it very, very grounded through your being. So I feel like, and with this, because of this is what gives you the power, because you can handle your energy, and at the same time you became so pure kind of in your authenticity, or in who you are. You got connected with who you really are, because you, like I said, you've been peeling off these layers of who you are not. So that makes you like very powerful in just being you. I feel like very grounded energy, but at the same time, you know, very fiery energy, and at the same time very watery energy. Not so much air here, so it's like something with your mind has calmed down. And you know, yeah, she's wearing this I think it's called a turban. I have no idea actually the word in English. In Swedish is turban. Turban. Yeah, I don't know the English name. Maybe it's the same. But you know, something with the mind here is not showing in your card. It's like it's quiet in your mind. So I think like you really conquered some troubles of your mind, some worries of your mind. There was something, yeah, something calmed down. Now instead, before maybe your mind was your biggest enemy. Now it feels like it's working in your favor. Now it feels like it's pretty quiet in your mind, actually. It's not troubling you as much anymore as it used to do. Let's see here. Love. Wow. Amor. So yeah, we have a Cupid here. Cupid. So yeah, love. Love thyself. Know thyself. Yeah, it's actually know thyself, but I said love thyself. Know thyself and you will love thyself. So yeah, I really think you're getting to know who you are on a deeper level. And now you're starting to, I think you're starting to, you know, we can say like, oh, I love myself and, you know, self-love is so important. I practice self-love. But really not loving yourself, I think that goes pretty deep. I think you are starting to love yourself on a deeper level, like on a more spiritual level, not just like mentally saying, yes, I love myself and I accept myself. You know, many of us have worked with these affirmations. Now I think it goes deeper here. Love, and you're loving in a new way with rebellion here. It's like you are crossing, you're starting to live your life in a very unique way, like kind of like the way that you want to. I feel like you're crossing the boundaries of, or the borders, you're crossing the borders of conventional love, like a conventional way of living your life, conventional way of being. Like you are pushing the borders. You know, Aquarius likes to do that. You're pushing the borders and you're living your life just the way that you want without any excuses. I feel like you're unapologetic. You're not thinking about that anymore. You're just going for it. So yeah. So let's also look at some tarot cards here. Wow, look at that. Eight of Swords just flipped around. Let me just shuffle a little bit more and we're going to pick that up. Oops. Wow, your cards are flying. We had another card flying here. Let's just put it over here. Let's see what we got. We have Eight of Swords. And look at you stuck there. So you needed to be moved. You needed to be pushed by the universe. And yeah, maybe you don't like to hear that, but I feel like that is the truth. With the storm and death here, you needed to go through a certain storm to push you into transforming and transcending, push you into releasing certain things, push you into moving on. Seven of Wands, but yeah, it wasn't easy for you. Seven of Wands shows how you had to kind of protect yourself. You needed to stand up for yourself. You needed to, you know, fight off these things, the demons, the devils, the whatever, if it's in the external, if it was in your own mind or in your own emotions. You really had to fight here. You had to bring out the warrior in you, and this is the way universe has been pushing you to get out of the Eight of Swords, because you started here in the Eight of Swords. There was something within you and in your karma that needed to be faced, and it was in your soul's plan to face this. You know, face it. Every time we face something difficult, or, you know, something that pushes us to change, we're changing. We're growing, we're transitioning, and we're becoming more in connect. We learn who we are. Like I said, we peel off the layers of things that are meant to leave our mind, leave our emotions, heal. So I feel like they have really been doing this to you. And the Moon, wow. Whew, some of you really worked through some dark karma. With the 7th house, like, could even be like really like a karmic relationship, like very difficult karmic relationship. Or, you know, at the same time, you know, I think it's also like the relationship with yourself has also been very challenged in this. And I think there's something with the relationship with yourself that is also karmic, where you had a bit of a problematic relationship with yourself, because because of certain karma. Yeah, so with the moon here, I just feel like it's been going pretty deep for you, and I feel like at times it has not been easy. The moon and 8 of Swords, you know, being stuck in that darkness, being stuck in that psychic world, I heard. But yeah, secrets, and yeah, could be that you really dealt with something difficult. So let's see, let's take one more card here. 4 of Cups. Wow, 4 of Cups. Saying no to the cup here. You're meditating here. You've been, I think it's been a bit hard to move you. It's been a bit hard to move you. And the reason for that, yeah, what is the reason for that? 8 of Swords, it really was a blockage for you. 8 of Swords, really like big karma. You've been dealing with a big blockage and a big karma. And that was why it has been difficult for you to conquer this and transform this and get out of this. Very difficult. And at times you've been totally blind. With the 4 of Cups and the moon, you know, it's like you are walking in circles. Yeah, at times you've been walking in circles, not really taking any action that is profound on the deeper level, because you really didn't know what to do. You were just maybe protecting yourself. You were just trying to make it work, but you've been going in circles. You've been, going in circles. It's just been going around and around and around. But now rebellion is here. Now the power is here. Now you are, like I said, you are rising above this. Like I said, you see you walking up to that throne. Yeah, it's called a throne. And I see the bugs, you know, black little bugs on the floor. They're moving and they can't touch you anymore. And you have rised above this. You have rised above this. You changed, you transformed, you freed yourself. Yeah, that's what's going on here. Okay, so pile number 1, powerful reading. And yes, this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, pile 1, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile 2, and welcome to your reading. So let's just put the tarot deck over there, and we're gonna start with your oracle cards and the card that you felt drawn to. Let's just peel off the tape, and it says duality. We have fire. Oh yeah, look at that. I haven't seen that. Fire and earth, I think, because she's coming out of the ground, and I guess this is water and air, maybe. That is just the way I saw it. So yeah, duality. So it's finally happening. It's finally happening. We're going to see what that means for you. But duality, 2 things becoming one, coming together. Let's see. The venom. Wow. Okay. The venom. Look at that. Vampire teeth here. Or werewolf. Yeah, it feels like a werewolf with the moon here. The venom. The venom is poisonous. Poisonous venom. Okay, what else we got? 9th house with spiritual growth. Spiritual growth. 9th house, the house of purpose. We have the sign is Sagittarius, yeah, and the planet is Jupiter. Spiritual growth. Okay. Abundance with bay leaves. Changing, energy changing. The energy is changing. Finally, the energy is changing. What is happening? Finally, the energy is changing. You're moving away from the duality. You're moving away from the venom. You're moving away from the toxicity here. And you've been juggling here with the duality. It feels like you've been juggling and you've been going up and down, up and down, up and down. Maybe in your energy, in the way you are feeling. Or something has been going back and forth. Like, I don't know if you've been fluctuating a lot, kind of in the way you are feeling, in the way you're like, you know, feeling like you're going, like being very, very high vibe, and, you know, you're feeling very good and everything looks fine, and then poof, you're crashing down and everything, you know, you get drawn into something here. The venom is eating you. The moon is chasing you. Something from the past maybe is chasing you, or something is like pulling you down anymore, and then you pick yourself up. So I feel like it's been going like up and down, up and down, up and down. Like, ooh, really, like you've been fluctuating a lot in your energy. And I feel like that is shifting. Spiritual growth is kind of feels like you're flying away from this and expanding, leaving this. Abundance, bay leaves. Finally, there's a royal blue little purse here. And I don't know, it just really caught my eye, because there's something with this energy. You're opening that little purse up. There's something nice in there for you. Something nice in there for you. Let's see what else we got. We have full moon in Leo. Go wild. Wow. I mean, I love this. I love this. Go wild. Full moon in Leo. So you have both Leo energy and Sagittarius energy. 2 fire signs. And 2 fire signs. The one, you know, very confident, very creative, very expressive, and expansive, and adventurous. I just dropped a card. Yeah, it's funny. I dropped the card and it flipped around, so let's just take it. It says pleasure seekers. Pleasure seekers. I don't know if that's a bad word. Somehow I just saw these 3 men, you know, it kind of looked like they were going to a brothel and they were going to drink. So it kind of felt like it was a negative card. But when I'm thinking about it, you know, maybe it is. I don't know what the word means. If that has some kind of meaning like that. Pleasure seekers. But if we just look at the word, kind of seeking pleasure. Pleasure seekers. I'm getting a message. It's like you've been trying to find your luck. You've been trying to find happiness and luck, but maybe if some of you in the wrong places. Pleasure seekers, the venom. Yeah, seeking it in the wrong place. And yeah, maybe that resonates with someone. Let's do some more cards. We have coral. Allow flow and synchronicity in your life. Oh, I feel like you're moving. And this pleasure seeker kind of looks back here. You've been really like, I think it feels like it's been hard for you to manifest. It's been hard for you to move on. And it's been one thing really like, I keep feeling like fluctuating. Like you're so high vibe and you're like, woo, everything is fun. And you're manifesting certain things. And then boom, you fall down again. And you're back into bad, old behaviors and patterns. And duality, yeah, you're just going back and forth. And I really feel like something here feels like it's like you are moving. You've been kind of like it's like you have been on the right track, but still not. Does that make sense? Like you have been on the right track, but still not. And it's like you've been going on detours. You're on the right track and then you're not. You're on the right track, then you're not. You're on, you're not. You're on, you're not. So it's like, whoa, it's like, I'm getting frustrated. I'm sorry about my voice. I've been sick, so let me just take a bit of my tea here. And I feel that, you know, coral, allow flow and synchronicity into your life. Full moon in Leo, go wild. It's like you are going in the right direction. Finally going in the right direction. And it's not like you were in the wrong path before, but there was like another path intertwined with yours. Yeah. So you were like, it was your path. And then there could even be another person's path, or like kind of you, duality. You're doing things that are really good for you, but at the same time doing things that are not good for you. So you're going between being like, or it could be like that you're being drawn back into like old patterns and behaviors and like some toxicity or something chasing you. I keep hearing like something chasing you. But like it's been, so you have this path, and like I said, it's been intertwined with another path. So it's like been very like confusing. And even if you've been going, I feel like you have been moving forward. it's like you have been moving forward, but you've also been moving backwards and side like kind of like whoop 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 whoop, like jumping here and there. So that means in the end you've been kind of walking baby steps when you could have taken bigger steps, because there was something always interrupting on your path. Something was always interrupting you. So I feel like you could be that you're letting go of something. Pleasure seekers, like once again, maybe something that you've been holding on to that you thought was going to be the answer, or maybe something that you just been very involved in, or something that has been going on, or I don't know. I don't know actually, but something like that. So it's finally happening. I feel here that you are finally taking bigger steps. Some of you, I feel like it's a bit tricky maybe to release this, but I feel like you're really moving in the right direction. And I feel like kind of full moon in Leo, go wild. I feel like you're kind of reaching a point where you are fed up and tired of kind of taking baby steps and being drawn back. So I feel like you're going to push Leo, and Leo and Sagittarius together are going to come together, and you're going to push through this in some way. I feel like you're like really getting, like I said, tired of the baby steps. So it feels like you're going to get some motivation, some, like, I want to say fire in your ass and some ambition and motivation, and kind of do something about this and push through. So maybe you're seeing that this is like, okay, this is way too messy and confusing in my life now. I wanted to kind of move it into bigger step and bigger forward movement. And the purse here keeps telling me that there is like, feels like there's something very nice that's going to come along your path that you might not, I don't think you know this. It's like something, there's a treasure being kept for you. There's something being kept for you here. Treasure doesn't have to mean that it's money. It can be anything that you need, but it seems to be something very, and it's funny because we can't open it. I want to open it up and see, but I can't open it because it's closed. And if I try kind of like, using my psychic abilities to kind of like, okay, what is it in it? I just feel, when I channel kind of the energy, I just feel like, ooh, this is nice. Like, ooh, this is so nice. And I feel like it's coming. So something is kept for you here, and it's coming pretty soon. Pleasure seekers, maybe they're trying to take this from you. Nobody can take this from you. Yeah, pleasure seekers. No, they can't affect this energy. So this is very safe kept for you. And I feel like it's going to be something nice coming into your life pretty soon. Oh, look at this. So we have Pluto in Pisces in the 12th house. Or Venus, I mean. Venus in Pisces. Venus in Pisces. Pisces. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. So 12th house, house of sacrifice. And the related sign is Pisces. The planet is Neptune. It is about, everything spiritual, secrets, introspection, psychic abilities. But submission, you've been in that cage. You've been in a cage. 12th house is also, the house where you're really seeking freedom. Yeah, you're really seeking freedom. And, so you're in the cage, but the cage is open. You're in the cage, but the cage is open. Venus has to do with relationships. Pisces, very spiritual sign. Emotional. Submission. What have you been stuck in? You've been stuck in something. Keep feeling like you've been stuck in some. Pleasure seeker kind of also feels like it's been drawing you in. It's been drawing you in and drawing you back. I think we're going to do your tarot cards. Drawing you in, drawing you back. So it's like you've been trying to move forward, but at the same time being stuck in something. So that's why it hasn't been moving. Yeah, it hasn't been moving. It has been moving, but like I said, it kind of feels like more baby steps. Yeah, baby steps. And I mean, I feel like you're tired of the baby steps. You know, you are ready to allow flow and synchronicity. You are ready now to manifest your abundance. You're ready. You've done like a lot of work. You've done like a lot of pre-work. So the only thing that's holding you back seems to be this energy or this situation that I feel like you are finally outgrowing and pushing through. You're finally pushing through this. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Look at that. You're getting I wanted to say, I'm not gonna say it. So, and then I have to censor the video. But anyways, you are getting your courage, and you are courage, bravery, pushing through. You're finally pushing through. You're cutting this. You don't want this anymore. It's becoming very clear to you that this is holding you back. And I feel like you're getting tired of this. You're getting tired of living your life like this. You want something more now. You want something maybe more. I say more. Like, I feel like you're ready for like more of the adventures and fun things that life can give you. I feel like your soul really wants to expand. You want to expand. You want to grow. It's getting too small and stuffy, kind of in the old way of living your life, and dealing with the same energies and the same problems and the same people and the same things. It's getting tiresome. You're like, yeah, I don't want it. I just feel like I don't want this anymore. I want to grow now. So you're really being pushed. Kind of your soul is like, yeah, I want. And it comes from you. You're a person, I think, pile number 2. It has to come from yourself. Somebody tells you, do this. You're like, no. And they're like, yes. You're like, no. So I feel like it has to come from yourself. You have, and that is, profound change can only come if we want it. So I feel like you're reaching a point in your life where you want to change. You want to grow. You're ready to change. You're ready to grow. And with that growth and change, you're looking at whatever it is that has kept you in the cage, that has kept you in the submissive state, whatever that has been. So whatever that has been pulling you back, you're looking at that now. You're roaring like the lion here. And you're like, yeah, now I don't want it anymore. Now I want to expand and move on. And I feel like you're, with the Queen of Swords here, you're cutting through anything fake. You're cutting through anything that is kind of holding you back in your mind and your emotions. And you're like, yeah, I'm ready now. I'm going to move on. 8 of Wands. Wow. So yeah, I really felt that you're going from baby steps to bigger steps. So you're about to take a big step forward. And it was about time. I mean, it's very tiresome to just do baby steps, year after year maybe. And now you're ready for that bigger step. And I feel like it's going to be very good for you. Come on, you got the star. Yeah, it's going to be very good for you. And we got the star here confirming that. No, it's not the star, it's the moon, actually. Yeah. Confusion. Yeah, that's why you have the Queen of Swords here. So once again, it could be, because I even said that, it could be that you've been holding on, keeping faith in a situation, or holding on to something that's not going to work. It's just like, yeah, you're not going to make this work. Or, you can't keep this job and still like grow and raise your vibration, because this job is lowering your vibration. You actually don't like it. Or you can't make this relationship work because this person is not ready to grow with you. So it's time to let that go. Or you can't keep smoking pot every day, watching Netflix, and still kind of raise your vibe enough to manifest that thing that you want. It's not going to work, So it could be like something is really, I think something, you're really going to reach some clarity. And I keep feeling like it's coming from you. You are realizing things. And this is what makes it so powerful. Because sometimes you can be a bit slow moving, yes. Sometimes you can have a bit hard time letting go of things, yes. But when you set your mind to something, when really like you feel something, when you get that motivation to go after something and achieve something or change something, I really think that you can do it. So I feel like a very positive energy here that you're going to make it, because it comes from yourself. And we have Ace of Cups here. Wow. So let me see if it's the right card. Yeah, it's Ace of Cups. And yeah, look at that little fairy cuddling, holding the candle here. What a beautiful card. So Ace of Cups really showing that new beginning. You're ready now. You've been in like some kind of old feeling. Oh, you know, old energy. And I keep hearing like tiresome. Yeah, this is boring. Yeah, it's boring to feel this year after year or day after day. And, you know, same things. You're tired of that. You're ready now. So finally happening, we have Seven of Cups. Yeah, finally you are seizing the opportunities of life. Finally you are letting something go and creating some freedom and opportunities in your life. Like you're open to new adventures and new opportunities in your life. You're ready to go after your dreams in a bigger scale. Not saying that you haven't been going after your dreams, but now you're ready to expand, to get that fire going, and to really, really, really do what is necessary. You know, Leo energy is really like energy, also action. You know, fire energy takes action. It's the masculine energy. So you're ready to do what is necessary now, completely, fully, ambition, with passion, with motivation, with inspiration. And you're going after your dreams. You're opening doors. You are opening the doors that you want to open for yourself. You're not waiting for it to happen. You are the one making it happen. Because once again, I feel like you're pushing. You're like, yes, now I want change. You're yearning for change. You're thirsty for change. And now you're getting that power that's been lacking maybe. Or now you're really seeing a situation in your life that can't stay in your life for you to grow and to level up, to grow into the next stage, for you to raise your vibration, to be aligned with what it is that you want to manifest. Certain things is not vibrating in that energy. It needs to go, and you are dealing with that. You're taking responsibility for that, and it's going to be fun on the way, because freedom is fun. Taking bigger steps is fun. Taking baby steps and fluctuating in your energy in your life is not fun. So I feel like really you're going to be experiencing some big achievements coming up in your life. Yeah. So pile number 2, this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, pile 2, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. So let's just put your tarot deck to the side, and let's start with your oracle cards and the card that you feel drawn to. I'm gonna peel off this little tape here, and it says success. Wow, good start. So it's finally happening. What does that mean for you? It seems to be some success here, some big success even with this. I don't know, the colors here really stands out. So let's see what else we got. And you have the Poet. The Poet. Beautiful success coming here. Very beautiful success. We have Mercury. Think, learn, network, and communicate. Mercury. So Mercury is connected to the 3rd house, the house of communication. Communicate. The Poet. Yeah, poet. You're the poet. And communication. Writing, creating something, sharing something, reaching success with that, with your voice. Yeah. Your voice. Let's see what else we got here. So, intrusion. Milk thistle with intrusion. Intrusive thoughts. But yeah, intrusion. Overcoming intrusion. Overcoming something and reaching success. We also have last quarter moon in Sagittarius. Practice gratitude. Practice gratitude. You know, Sagittarius, the arrow here, expanding, moving from something. The Poet. Intrusion. I heard, with intrusion and Mercury, thoughts here, communication, intrusive thoughts in the way for you to believe in yourself, and manifest the success. So I feel like there's going to be like a mind blockage. It's finally happening. You are releasing some kind of mind blockage, and you are going for something. You are going for your success, and I feel like you're going to get it. Let's see what else we got here. Pink. Let love in. I think it's a tulip here. Pink. This is the first time this card comes up, and I've used this deck many times in my readings, as you know. Pink. So pink, let love in. Let love in. So you're replacing something. There was something here. Thistle. There's a thistle here. You know, they're a bit stingy. They're a bit, you know, they have little like thorns, or what is it called, spikes on them, and they're not so nice. I think so. Something was in the way here. Something is getting out of your way. Something was in the way, and it was not good. It could have been in your mind. I keep feeling like it's in your own mind, like some blockage, not believing in yourself, not believing in your poetic abilities, not believing in the things that you're creating, maybe. And sharing it with the world, being a bit scared, maybe sharing it with the world. And I feel now that love is coming into your mind and into your path instead of this intrusive thoughts. Could even be somebody else kind of not wanting you to move on and expand. You're moving on. It's finally happening. You're moving on and you're expanding. That's what's happening here. And you are creating some success in your life. Practice gratitude. You are, I keep feeling like expanding with this, because I keep seeing this, you know, saggy arrow here. Really showing like, yeah, you're going here now. You're expanding now. Let's see the last two cards. Eccentricity. Saturn in Aquarius in the 11th house with eccentricity. Saturn, kind of interesting, because we have Saturn in Aquarius, because Saturn, you know, talks a lot about limitations and kind of like doing things in a very like specific way, you know. But Aquarius, on the other hand, is a very expansive, going, you know, if Saturn is all about doing things kind of the way they're supposed to be done, then Aquarius does it the rebel way, you know, outside any borders. So when these two meet in the 11th house, it's like you're challenging something. Maybe challenging yourself. Maybe you're challenging yourself to step out of your comfort zone to go after something. And before, maybe you were, this intrusive thoughts, maybe this negative thoughts was hindering you to share your gifts with the world or share something with the world. It was hindering you from reaching your success. But now you're challenging the status quo. You're challenging the status quo and you're going after it. You're going after something. And love, there's love coming into the situation. You're bringing love into this. You're bringing hope and faith and love. And I feel like it's like this, you've been going through this whole thing and now it's becoming like, now you are somehow reaching some kind of success with this. You have a soldier here. Wow. Soldier goes very good with the Saturn energy, actually. So you've been really like a warrior. You've been fighting a lot. You've been like fighting a lot, and maybe in your mind, maybe you're like, maybe you've been a bit, I don't know. I'm so sorry. I've been sick, so my voice is like really, not really smooth today. But yeah, let me drink a little bit of my tea. I feel like this. It's like there is a problem here that actually is not a problem. There's been a problem in your life that has been hindering you to reach your success, but it kind of feels like the reason why it was a problem because you let it go into your head. You let it take over your life in some way. You made it into a fight, or you made it into like somehow impossible situation to deal with. And now I don't know what this love is that comes in here. And also, I said I never got this card before, so it kind of feels like there's something new coming into the situation. There's love is coming here. Love is coming here and making everything nice and soft. You know, love makes everything fluffy fluffy and cute and pink. So there's something soft coming into the situation here. And with that, I feels like it's like whatever was like intrusive, whatever was bothering you or hindering you is kind of like healing and leaving you. And making you really go after what it is what you wanted. Making you really kind of think for yourself. And this was a difficult reading. Let's do your tarot cards. Yeah, this was I find like this was a bit difficult. 11th house. House of groups, friends, groups, community, network, Aquarius. Kind of like you're going to present something to the world. Or you're going to maybe yourself. You stepping into the world, you sharing something, you shifting direction, you manifesting something. Something is on hold. I feel like something is on hold. And I think what is finally happening is that you're not going to be on hold anymore. You're going to go after this, and it's going to give you success. And somehow it has to do with you. Like you as a person, your gifts, your abilities, something that you have been creating. You shifting, changing something, presenting something, going outside your comfort zone, doing something new, trying something new, doing something new. Soldier. It's like you're a warrior, and at the same time, it's like you're paving the path for yourself. You're opening up the path for yourself. No, this was very confusing. Yeah. So I hope it resonates with you guys. I felt like this was like I think there's many energies here. No, I don't know. I just felt like it was a bit confusing. So, anyways, let's do tarot cards. Let's see what we got here. 6 of Swords. Yeah, so you're definitely leaving something. And you know, also Swords is about the mind. Something has been bothering your mind. Something has been holding you back. Holding you back from being soft. So something, yeah, okay, so I'm getting a message. Something that you were, a situation that you were in, or kind of your life situation, made you had to bring out the warrior in you with the soldier here. You had to bring out the soldier in you. And because there was intrusion here, there was like, you had to keep your boundaries very strong maybe. Or, I don't know, like you just... And somehow it feels like it also has been hindering you to grow. I feel like two people here. Just two people here. Why is there two people? Two people here. Two people. Like two energies. Like one wanting to move forward, and the other one kind of holding back. So somehow there's love coming into the situation. And softness. Softness. Eccentricity means it kind of feels like it has been like very... like a very, I wouldn't say tricky situation, but like a very like intense situation maybe, or eccentric, different, like unique, very unique situation. Like not everybody goes through this, something like that. Let's see what else we got here. Page of Swords. So wow, there's yeah, I'm very confused. I've been very confused in this reading. And Mercury, communication. Mercury is about the mind. So confusion. It's finally happening. You're finally getting rid of that damn confusion and having to fight. And there's love coming in here. Love coming in here and success coming in here. You finally moving on to clarity. Clarity and success. Page of Swords, Page of Cups. Wow, 2 pages here. Kind of want to put, I think we have room here. Let's just fix the cards. I think my cat is going to jump up on the table. Yeah, I just saw her coming. Hello, Nessie. Yeah. Let's see here. Hello, little cat. So 2 pages here. Page of Swords and Page of Cups. Yeah. So it's been harsh. It's been difficult. And now it's becoming softer. It's been a fight. And now it's becoming softer. Yeah, Nessie coming here also showing, yeah, you know, cats are soft and nice. So yeah. 6 of Wands. Come on. I love your reading. Success. Yeah, 6 of Wands shows success. So success coming. Success coming into a situation where you have been stuck fighting your own mind, or it could even be like with another person, like something has not been moving, and now it's becoming soft. Now it's becoming soft and moving into towards success. 7 of Wands. I like the 7 of Wands. Oh, sorry. I didn't see that you didn't see the card. So, you know, it kind of looks like because usually 7 of Wands shows that you are kind of having to protect yourself in some way, but this card kind of really looks like he succeeded. He won over the wolves here. Look at the wolves here. So yeah, he won over the wolves here. So it kind of feels like you are I use this word a lot in Nessie's rubbing herself against the card. I use this word a lot in pile number 1, conquer. Like it felt like you have conquered something here. So if pile number 1 and the word conquer gives resonating with you, I really recommend you see pile 1. It was a very nice reading. So 7 of Wands. Let's see what else we got here. Your last card, Page. Come on, Page. 3 pages. And the only page you don't have, which is that, it's the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. So it kind of makes me feel, Pentacles is about the root chakra. It's about the earthy things. I think you are like really like expanding and growing new energy when it comes. And you know, before Saturn, you know, it's an earth element or like earthy planets connected to Capricorn. It's all about hard work. It's all about working hard and, you know, putting that effort in, you know, kind of really goes good together with the Soldier. And I feel like because you didn't have any you had 3 pages, but not a Page of Pentacles. So kind of like you're moving away from very like hard work and like being stuck kind of. Like maybe even like karma. You're going to lay here like a little chicken. So yeah, and I feel like it's kind of like really shifting your energy towards, you know, you have Wands energy, you know, like kind of more more moving in. I would want to say like a more spiritual way, like a softer way, like a more expansive way. You know, Earth element, you know, earth, anything earthy can move very, very slow. And yeah, it's slow moving, it's hard work, it has certain like borders, and you know, it has to kind of go in a certain way. So something is getting softer here and starting to move. 3 pages and very, very new and fresh energy. I feel like you're putting away your warrior, like you've been a warrior, you needed to fight this maybe, and I feel like you're putting like kind of, I want to kiss her head. Yeah, I had to do that. So yeah, I couldn't resist. So yeah, love, let love in. I couldn't resist kissing her head. So yeah, it's like really like love coming in. Finally it's happening. Finally it's just your whole life is becoming, there's more love, more softness. If you have a situation going on with another person and it's been a bit difficult for you to communicate or kind of for you to move into the next stage, I feel like you're doing that as well. If you're creating something and you want to present something to the world, but you have like a lot of troubles in your mind, like kind of like you've been a bit scared, I feel like you're finally doing that as well, like presenting your thing, your voice, your, I don't know, your creative, whatever you have been working on with the world. And I feel like it's like I feel like what's going on here is like you leaving like old energy of having to work hard and having to fight a lot in one relationship or a certain relationship, but also kind of in your career, in the way you are like using your gifts and things like that. And whatever was intrusive here, whatever you needed to fight off, if it was your thoughts, if it was like, you know, difficult with something else, I feel like that really softening up and healing and kind of releasing from your life. Yeah. So 3 pages. Wow. So really, really fresh energy. And you had also the 6 of Swords showing how you are moving into calmer waters, more harmony in your life. And 6 of Wands, once again, success. Success 2 times here. So yeah, success and new energy is your thing going on here. Yeah, this is gonna bite it a bit. So yeah, okay. So anybody, yeah, I sometimes you wonder what this is. I just want to say, yeah, this is just like her little GPS tracker. So yeah, I can keep track on where she is, where she's going, and if she goes too far, it notifies me so I can go get her. So yeah. So anyways, pile number 3, this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, pile 3, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.